In this video, we are going to discuss about the functions used within the DAX query view. Before coming to the video, let me share about myself. My name is Anmol Malvi and currently I am working as a senior data analyst at Addend Analytics. I have also been recognized as a Microsoft Community Super User. And I have also completed the PL300 and DP600 certificate, which are related to powerBI and Microsoft Fabric. So let's directly move toward our video. So in the earlier video, we have discussed about the DAX query view. We have seen the interface, how you can enable it, and how you can work with the DAX query view. So now today in this video, we will see about the two major functions. So we have seen this guidance document. So let's go there and you will find out there are two major functions used within DAX query view. So first one is the evaluate function. So this is at the most basic level. A DAX query is an evaluate statement containing a table expression, and at least one evaluate statement is required. However, a query can contain any number of evaluate statement. So this is the evaluate syntax for the statement. So we can evaluate a table completely. So you can see at the example the output of a complete table you will get in the DAX query view, and the other major function is define. So we will go to the define function. So here you can find out this is an optional function. So the optional define keyword introduces one or more calculated entity definition which will exist only for the duration of the query. So let's say you are running any query and you want to see the details of the measure, or you can see what is the calculation you have performed. For that purpose you can use the define statement. So let's go to the powerBI desktop app and see how it works. So firstly we have this some demo function, demo measures. So you can right click on it, and when you click on this quick queries, so we have evaluate, define and evaluate, define with reference and evaluate, and few others. So firstly we will click on this evaluate button. So what it will do is it will write the evaluate function, then summarize columns, because it will need to be get converted into a table format we have seen in the syntax, and then we will get the output of this. So right now the output of this demo 1 measure is 1. Now let's evaluate any other. So we'll click on this and output of the demo 2 measure is 2. So in this way, let's say you have created any measure for total sales or average profit. So you can see output here. You don't have to go to create a card visual and in that you will add that and then delete it. You don't have to do all these things. So this is the way how you can evaluate your measure. And the next thing is define and evaluate. So we'll click on this define and evaluate. Every time you click on any new query or you are creating, a new tab will get added, and there are few symbols. Right now you can see the queries are working fine. So we have the green symbol. Let's say if any query is taking a larger time to get run, so a yellow symbol which will denote the in progress, so that will come. And if there is any error in any query, so let's run this one demo query, or we can say demo measure. We will click on the define and evaluate. So there is some error in this measure, so that's why you can see a red cross has been applied. So these are a few basic icons which is added to the DAX query view, using which you can get the idea about the success or failure of your query. So now coming back to the define and evaluate thing. So this is the define function which will define your measure. So whatever table it is stored in and the name of the table, and then the calculation you have performed. So right now this is for a demo purpose, so I have only added one a static value to it. Now let's say you have any measure which has logic and you want to change it. So now let's change it to 111, and I will run this and see what it will return. So you can see it will return 1111. But now I want to apply these changes to my model. I don't want to go back to that measure, change it. So right now as I am doing the demo, it is good to go. I am just entering basic static detail, but let's say you have any complex logic and you make the changes. You can simply click on this update model with changes, and this will click on the update, just click on the update model button, and this change will get applied to a measure. So now if we go back to our table view and see what the measure contain. So we will go to this demo 1 and you can see the measure formula has been updated. So this is very helpful feature. And the next thing is define and evaluate with reference. So we many time create various kind of measures which refer some other measure. So let's say you have a measure which refer measure 2 and the measure 2 refer measure 3, and you are debugging it, so you have to go to one by one different measures, and now you don't remember the formula for the first measure. So in this way you can simply click on define with reference and evaluate, and it will provide you the query for all the existing measures, like whatever measures have been refreshed, and you will get the list of all of it. So this is the basic use of define and evaluate. In our further videos we will see how you can use, or we can say, the use cases of the DAX query view. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe the channel, and if you have any doubt feel free to drop into comment. Thank you for watching.